Does a YouTube channel count as a business? Well, some channels do count as a business and others don't. We're going to be talking about what the difference is. There's actually two different types of YouTube channels. We're going to differentiate between those and what's the best type of channel for you, but also with each of them, it may or may not be a business. And then lastly, I think it'd be valuable for you, I'm going to cover how you can make a lot of money with a small YouTube channel. Let's dive right in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the difference between a contractor, an employee, and being self-employed or a business owner, okay? And that'll really relate to whether your YouTube channel is a business or not. Okay, so if you come to Google, I just typed in cash flow quadrant, I clicked on images. There's a lot in here. Robert Kiyosaki is who I learned this from. Here's a simple one. Let me just bring this one up. This is a simple model of just understanding different ways you can make money. Okay, and I'm going to also add in here one called contractor. So employee, we know what that is, right? You get a job, you have a boss, and you're getting an hourly wage or some type of salary, and you get a paycheck. They control your schedule, they control what tasks you do. That's an employee. The next quadrant is that of being self-employed. So now you are your own boss. You wear a lot of different hats, but you're the one that pays yourself. You're the one that cashes the paychecks, but you're also the one that writes the paychecks. And then a business owner, over in this quadrant right here, you've transitioned to where you have a team that runs a lot of the systems. You create the systems for other people to run, and you can step away and you're still making revenue. It's not all dependent upon your time. And investor, just to complete out this diagram, you're putting money into things and your money is working for you. Now a contractor is more over here between employee and self-employed. When you become a contractor for YouTube, you sign up for their partner program. You're actually an independent contractor. You're not an employee of YouTube, but you're a contractor that YouTube will pay, but you're kind of in this self-employed camp where you get to make the decisions, you control your schedule, you control what type of content you create. And if you get results for YouTube, meaning the videos that you make for YouTube get views and therefore generate advertising revenue, YouTube shares that advertising revenue with you. And so in this case, in that simple example, if all you do is make videos for YouTube, you're a contractor, you're a part of that partner program with YouTube, then you can call it a business, but it's not technically a business. You don't need to set up a business entity or create your LLC or anything like that. By filling out a W-9 with Google or YouTube, you become an independent contractor with them, and that's all you need to do. They will send you the documents that you need to file your taxes. You can give those to your accountant, so you don't need to set up a business. But if you decide you want to start selling things, you want to offer merch, or you want to offer consulting or coaching, or you have some other service or product that you want to start shipping out, well, in that case, you're obviously creating your own business. You're going to need to get a business license and set up your own business entity. Okay, so keep this cash flow quadrant in mind as I explain something else about two different types of YouTube channels. Okay, so over here, I'm going to talk about my friend Daryl Eves. He wrote this book, The YouTube Formula. If you look down at the bottom, there's a foreword by Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is one of the many channels that Daryl has helped be really, really successful. He helped Mr. Beast go from 1 million subscribers to over 300 million. It's now the biggest channel on YouTube. So Daryl's strategy works really well. I've been a part of his inner circle. I've spoken at Daryl's events, but my strategy is very different. It's not that one is better than the other or that one is more successful than the other. Both strategies work, but they have different goals. They have different objectives. The goal of a Daryl Eves channel is to generate ad revenue and to generate sponsorships. The goal of one of the channels that I produce, and this is the book that I wrote, this strategy teaches you how to leverage YouTube to generate leads for your business. So you create an outside business outside of YouTube, and you have products or services that you offer. You have customers, you have clients, and of course, this is the business. And your YouTube channel is not the business. Your YouTube channel is how you generate leads for your business. Many of my clients generate the majority of their leads just from YouTube, many of them to the tune of 7 figures per year just from YouTube leads, a couple of them 8 figures per year. So both strategies can work extremely well, but it just depends on what your goal is. If you want to generate ad revenue and sponsorships, or if you want to leverage YouTube to generate leads for your business. So take a look at this. I'm going to show you several examples of my client and how they're showing up at the top of YouTube search. YouTube search is so good for generating leads for your business, okay? So if you type in this question, how to get business credit with poor personal credit, when I type in that question, notice that Noelle Randall is in position 1 and position 2. She's at the top, and that's where we want to be. How to get your kids to listen without yelling. We've got Paul Jenkins and Nicolene Peck in positions 2 and 3. Both of those are clients of mine. In fact, you can see Paul's head in the 4th one. We're right at the top of YouTube where we want to be. Buying vacant land in Florida, you see Brent Bowers at the top. Are fixed indexed annuities a good investment? You see Stan the annuity man at the top. What's the role of a superintendent in construction? You see Mr. Jason Schroeder, he's in position 1, you see in position 3, you see his bald head in position 4. How to start a retreat business in position 2 and 3, you find Michelle Villalobos. So let me come back to this one with Noelle Randall, and I'll talk to you about her funnel. Like, how does she leverage this positioning on YouTube to generate leads for her business? She teaches people about several things, including credit repair here. She's got videos about real estate, specifically about Airbnb real estate. So she might have a video about, how to stage your furniture in an Airbnb apartment. So somebody goes to Google or YouTube and they type in a question like that, then they find Noelle's video and they think, oh, that's exactly what I was searching for. So they watch this video to the end, and throughout that video, Noelle isn't selling anything. She's just answering that question. She's just teaching how to do that thing. At the end of the video, she offers a free gift. She might say something like, hey, if you found value in this episode, I have a free gift that's going to really help you with Airbnb real estate. Go ahead and click this link to get that, or something like that. So that way they become a lead, and she can continue that conversation, and these people that want help investing in Airbnb real estate can hire her for coaching or whatnot. Now, if we compare the Daryl Leaf strategy with the Nate Woodbury strategy, typically if you want to generate $10,000 of revenue with the Daryl Leaf strategy, you need about 1 million views. With the Nate Woodbury strategy, typically you can do that with about 100 views from search. So bringing it back to Noelle, her coaching program is actually $10,000. So if she gets 100 views on YouTube and 10 people become a lead from that episode, and then out of those 10 leads, 3 people want to have a conversation with her, out of those 3 conversations, 1 of them will be a fit for her coaching program. And so from 100 views, Noelle will generate $10,000 in revenue. If you really want to learn how to leverage YouTube to grow your business and generate leads, then I want to offer you my mini course. It's only $17. It's called the YouTube Lead Gen Blueprint, and you can find it at youtubeleadgen.net. I'll put that link down below as well. In this course, you're going to learn my 5-ingredient strategy, where I go into detail on each step so that you'll be able to get these same results on YouTube. You'll know how to pick the titles, you'll know the right length, you'll know how to create the right thumbnails, you'll know how frequently to launch these, you'll even know how to film these videos properly and how to leverage YouTube to generate leads. Go to youtubeleadgen.net, take this $17 course. I'll see you there.